What's good, YouTube? I just got back from seeing 42, and it was a good movie. I wouldn't put it in the great category. I'd give it a solid 7 out of 10. I thought Chadwick Boseman, the guy who played Jackie Robinson, did a great job, and I'm glad that they focused more on his story as opposed to Branch Rickey, who was played by Harrison Ford, who also did a pretty good job. And overall, I'd say the reason I say it wasn't necessarily great is because based on the trailer, I was expecting more of a gritty story, I guess you would say, especially with the Jay-Z Brooklyn We Go Hard theme music playing in the background, and they show the bat cracking, all that in the preview. So it makes it seem as if the movie's going to be a little bit more gritty than it is the best way I would put it. The I'd say the first half of the movie is, I wouldn't say on the cheesy side, but you could tell that they were kind of going for the emotional factor. Throughout the whole movie, they played a lot of loud symphony music, orchestra music, etc. So they were really playing that emotional factor up. But I think it was good in the sense that I wouldn't necessarily call it a family movie, but it's one of those movies where if you've got a kid, sixth, seventh grade, I think it's an important movie that they could see, and a lot of younger kids would have no issues going to see. There obviously is some pretty sensitive subjects in the movie, and there are some serious parts that are definitely a little bit more on the mature side, but some of the stories I've heard about Jackie Robinson, they didn't go too deep. So I think it is the best of both worlds. It's a movie that everybody can see, and I really think it's good from that standpoint. And really the second half of the movie, I thought they didn't do didn't play up the emotional stuff too bad, but it was definitely a good movie. Um, and for all my guys born in the late '80s or early '90s, there's also some recognizable faces. Uh, Lucas Black from Friday Night Lights is in it. He's a familiar face, as well as the one that I was most surprised about, Ryan Merriman, who, if the name doesn't ring a bell, he was the lead character in Smart House on Disney, and he was the older brother in that movie. So that definitely brought back some memories there. But actually, one thing I'm not a huge baseball guy, even though I have all the uh, fitted hats. But one thing that I forgot about, and is something that the movie touches on, is that Jackie Robinson in his first season played first baseman. And the whole movie focuses on the 1947 season, which I thought was a good idea. And it kind of put everything in good perspective, I'd say, and it kind of touches on all the really, really bad stuff that happened to him and kind of his introduction into the majors, which I thought was a good thing. And overall, like I said, 7 out of 10, pretty solid movie. I do recommend it, especially if you're a sports fan, and I think it's a movie that anybody could see. Uh, that's it for this review. I will have some shoe related stuff coming up, but as always, guys, take it easy. Peace.